Morena koutou. Today's word is Tāne in the second round of Atua. But before I do that, I just want to do a shout out to Anton Matthews. Got one of his Pai Kare t-shirts on. Thanks e hoa. Anton is an awesome Reo Māori promoter in Christchurch who owns the Reo Māori speaking fish and chip shop, Fush in Wigram, which is my old hangout. Used to live just around the corner from there. So, Tāne. Tāne is one of the principal gods that's often referred to, and usually known as Tāne Mahuta, but there are many descriptors for this god. Tāne is the god of the forests, of the birds, of knowledge, because for some tribal narratives, he ascended the heavens to grab the 3 baskets of knowledge. Other tribes will talk about Tāwaki, and I'll talk about Tāwaki in one of our sessions. That's the god that we refer to. But Tāne is also the god of life. And what's important there is because as Tāne Tokorangi or Tāne-tūturi, he also was the person, or the Atua, that separated his primordial parents, Ranginui and Papatūānuku, Sky Father, the heavens, and Mother Earth, planet Earth. And he does that continuously each day because through his breathing, he holds up the atmosphere. And through his breathing, we are then able to breathe, which is why he is the god of life. And so Tāne is a really important god, especially for us here. By the time we had moved from the islands to Aotearoa, a larger landmass, and where the focus then becomes both on Tangaroa, Tāwhiri Mātea, and Tāne. Whereas back in the islands, the primary focus was on Tangaroa, which makes sense because it's the ocean. You'll also find many people are named after Tāne, whether it's just the short name Tāne, Tāne Mahuta, Tāne-nui-a-Rangi, etc. A number of people that like the site are named after Tāne. And so it's a recognition that the god Tāne and all of the other gods are our ancestors. And we are a living example of our ancestors, of our gods. And as a descendant of the gods, we are the physical manifestation, the human manifestation of those gods. One final bit. One of the other key components about Māori, about atuatanga, about the Māori god system, the Māori belief system, our worldview, is that you can see and touch God. Because when you see a tree, when you see a plant, when you see a bird, you can see and touch Tāne. And so it's more than just something that you have to imagine and believe in. It's something that you can actually touch. So that's, I could go on for hours on this. But that's enough for now. Have a great day. It's a great Friday. Tēnā koutou. Nō reire e koro, te ware uia, wakangaro atu rā ki te pō. Tēnā koutou. Kia ora tātou katoa.